yeah, yeah, champion, yeah, we here. Reaching my goals, I do not feel ashamed. I'm a dog, I'm a beast, and I cannot be tamed. I don't do it for fame, it's the love for the game. I go in like I'm trained. I'm prepared for the rain, they amazed. I ain't break from the sticks and stones they threw. Anything that you could do, I could do it better than you. No matter what I do, achieve, still got something to prove.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, at Heinz Field. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Houston Texans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in Week 3. A first carry for Leonard Fournette. And some space here. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Leonard Fournette, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
On the return, the Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jackson. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Minka Fitzpatrick, thinking back to last year, had a pick 6 for the Steelers shortly after coming over from Miami, and he steps up with another one here. And he'll bang that one through.
That's the score. Steelers 13.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Back to the air, Jackson following the pick 6. Gets it to his running back, Bernard. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Jackson to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro safety, Minka Fitzpatrick.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Breeze. He'll check this one off to Fournette. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there.
And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we draw up. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
Remember, he scored already in this 1st quarter, and he's really trying to get off to a hot start. But on that last play, the defense sent a little cool breeze back his way and said, not that time.
On 2nd and goal, Breeze got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Keelan Cole, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
Well, Brandon, if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script. Didn't show us everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's about as good. That is as good as you can do, I guess. So, well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
At the 25-yard line. The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And job 1 here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Alan Bailey in on the stop. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5.
Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Vernon on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now Jackson. Now he's flushed out left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
He only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Steelers' 45-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson looking deep for Julio. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Jackson from the shotgun. He'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that will be incomplete.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He is going to find Hill here. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Switch up. Mike, check.
Again, Jackson. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and
10. To throw again, Jackson. And it's caught, the tight end Hill. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 20-yard line. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
The end of the first quarter with the score Steelers 20, Texans nothing.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Jackson on the give to Dobbins. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Bradley Roby, the cornerback, there to make the stop.
A gain of 5 brings
on 2nd down, a run with Dobbins.
At the Steelers' 16-yard line.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Houston.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try to run with Dobbins. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown.
J.K. Dobbins. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Texans cut into that lead. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Javon Kinlaw brings him down, and that's a play he's going to remember. The first sack of his NFL career. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, But now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. From the gun, it's Breeze. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Tackled at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go. Easy, opposite. 10.
On 2nd down, it's Snell. And he's going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Texans' 23. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Breeze to the flat, that's caught. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now Leonard Fournette. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
Watch 36 tonight.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Leonard Fournette. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
At the 27-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 11 more on that one and another 1st down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Complete to
Julio Jones. His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans get a bit closer. And he puts it through.
Makes the score Steelers 26.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
First and 10.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Shotgun now for Breeze. And this one caught by Delaney Walker. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Breeze. And that's going to be intercepted by the Pro Bowler Xavier Howard. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
At their own 49.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. Caught by Jones. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 15 yards, the Texans pick up the first down. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's second and long. They'll run. It's Dobbins. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Houston.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Being chased out left. His throw caught right around the 6. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2. The Texans going to signal for their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw again on second down. Jackson, and he's in. It's a Houston Texans touchdown.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did. They didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead will shrink to 6. Taking it about the 1. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10. Now Breeze. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play, and it'll give them a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Easy. Watch twist. Easy. Watch twist. Watch that.
The final shot before half for Breeze. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll send you down to Orlando and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. On 3rd down, Jackson. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And the Texans first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and the Texans first down.
8-yard line.
The more football I watch, the more I want to check and see if teams are going to panic when they're down on the scoreboard. And this team has shown no signs of doing that. A lot of the time, they come out after the half. Things haven't worked so well in the first go-around. They want to throw the football like crazy. But the way to open up throwing the ball is to run it. And they've run it well here to start the second half.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Complete to Jones. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
To Julio Jones. A 7-yard pickup.
Working with a 2nd and 3.
At the 35-yard line.
They'll run here with Dobbins. And he stopped immediately there. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
It's caught. Jones. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 18. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a first down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DJ Chark, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Texans are an extra point away from taking the lead. And with that, his guys take the lead here by a point.
Makes the score Texans 27, Steelers 26.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for a first down pickup of 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Breeze now on first down. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
That's another.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll take this one down to the 36.
Number 29.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
95-56, 95-56. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And Walker has it. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Pittsburgh.
27.
And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Breeze now. This is caught. And he's brought down. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Check 50. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. We're at 21, 21.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
They all understand that even after that loss on first down, they've got a field goal attempt in their back pocket. But here on 2nd and goal, this is the time you take your shot at the end zone, I believe. Go ahead and go for the big shot right now, knowing you can always come back and kick a field goal on 4th down if you can't advance.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Keelan Cole with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Conversion.
They will run it. It's Fournette. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up.
Called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL.
And got his man complete. Touchdown, Houston.
Jackson's pass.
Julio Jones. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans are an extra point away from tying this football game.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Breeze. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Fournette, a 1st down carry. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
The ball carrier.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. He's got his man. This is Tate. And this won't be enough. A good secured tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
It's 4th down.
Breeze to throw for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the 1st. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Fournette running out of the gun. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler 1st.
28-yard line.
Oh, no, he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
It's caught by Funchess. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans 16. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Ball carrier.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run it again with Fournette. He will push his way down to about the 14. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
And on 3rd and 8, defensively, they're going to beef up the secondary. 6 defensive backs. To throw is Breeze. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Seibert's kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Jackson. Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down.
1st down, Texans.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers' 39-yard line.
Jackson to throw. This ball complete to Rager. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Houston.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Jackson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And now look at him go. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Steelers, it's back-to-back victories now after the Week 1 defeat as they move to 2-1. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Houston, they'll fall to 1-2, and they'll get a home date next week against the Minnesota Vikings. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles